Hello everybody and welcome back to Dark Souls. So today we're going to be continuing where we left off and also covering a few little things that I forgot about showing. Well, I didn't really forget about showing, I found out last night. So, first off, for those of you that are looking to summon, break this door down. That is not... it's locked, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a key, because you can break it down. Now, once you get into this room, look around, and there we have it, a hand axe. That was not what we were looking for. There we have it. I think. Nope, that's a small level shield and a repair powder. Still kind of useful, gotta admit. That is a guy that's pretending to be dead. Let's get him up. So what I'm going to do quickly is just pop around the area and 100% off this area because I have missed a few things, which I found out about last night. So I thought I would quickly finish up this area because I want to be 100% completion and covering everything this game has to offer and showing it all off as well so other people can join me and not struggle. Now this here is a small white soapstone. The small white soapstone allows you to be temporarily summoned, and also an Estus flask. It allows you to be temporarily summoned into someone's world. What that means is basically you're allowed in their world for a certain period of time, and depending on where you place it depends on what point you get kicked from the game. Now if you jump off onto this ledge here, there's a divine blessing as well. Alright. Let's continue onwards. Right here, second off that I missed off. This guy here, Pate, actually isn't that bad apparently. If you speak to him and exhaust his dialogue line after going through here, you can get this proper white soapstone, which allows you to be summoned into a world until you defeat the area boss. Now for those of you who are a sorcerer, like myself, if you go into that room there, those ballistas will fire, but if you run off to the left immediately, 90% of the time the arrows will shoot into the mobs which are standing in there to ambush you, and also you can get the Great Soul Arrow from there, and a good couple of rings, which I'll quickly show off now. Right, so if you do that... okay, there we go, that hit him. And now you should get a couple more come around this side. Get our Great Soul Arrow to finish these guys off. Possibly. There we go, great. Now, of course, there will be a couple of dead bodies here, which will have a few items on them. Get them after you've killed off everything in this room. And also, the Pharos Lockstone thing that you can buy from the merchant will unlock an area down here. If you come down here, you can use the Pharos Lockstone, I've already done it myself, on this little contraption here, which will bring up a little face on this wall here, and you just hit the face and it's an illusionary wall, and then you can come in here and you can get two items. Now, from what I can remember, one of them is the Clothanthi ring. That way, Clothranthi, and one of them is something else, but both of the items are pretty damn useful. And that little chest there, I haven't touched it because if you open it, it releases poison mist. There's also a door down there which is indestructible. I tried killing it and it doesn't break, and I don't have a key for it yet, and it says it unlocks from the other side. Now, those guys up there who throw down firebombs on you may be irritating, but I've also found a way to kill them. There's a guy here. If you kill him... there we go, let's get rid of him. Let's get back out our soul arrow. And also... right, there is an item behind here. It's Lost Soul of the Undead, nothing amazing. But also this here is a tree giant. From what I'm aware, if you choose the seed of the giant tree or whatever it's called as your gift, you can give it to that. I think that's how it works. I haven't tested it myself, but that does make a lot of sense, to be honest. It's a giant, it's wrapped up in a tree. It makes a lot of sense to me, and if you interact with it, it says, alas, nothing happens. Now, also you can come around here, and you can get these guys up here. Of course, if you don't have sorcery, you can also go into their area, but I thought I'd finish them off before I entered their zone, because there is actually free in there, as I'm just about to show. There's a guy down here, there's a light crossbow. Now, if you come into this area in here, I've never actually walked all the way along here. There's actually nothing there. These little things can be lit with your torch. I found out how to light a torch as well, actually. I've been doing quite a lot. You can light a torch by going to a bonfire, and you press Y or whatever to change the thing, and you can get it from there. You can light your torch. There's an item up here, there's another torch, and a soulless, and a new soul, and there's a guy down there, of course, and if you jump down, of course, he will ambush you. So I try and take him out with a bit of range, and in here, from what I remember, is the Ring of Blades. It will increase your damage. Oh, it's the Mail Breaker and Infantry Helm. Right, next hidden thing. Now, you see these boxes over here, and remember there was a guy throwing firebombs up there. Now, if you can lure him to throw a firebomb at those barrels, it will explode. If, of course, you have your own fire barrel, you can throw it at yourself. Completely destroys the wall and your ears, and you're back to your bonfire. Very useful way of getting around, actually. Now, the last thing I'm going to cover in this area, and I promise this is the last thing, and I'm sorry this has taken so long to get around this area. Ow, arrow. Over there is accessible. You have to jump off of this tree and then land down there. It's actually quite simple to do. And there's quite a good amount of... Well, there's actually a really, really good reason for going down there, as we're going to show off now. As I say, I only found out all of this because I kind of did a lot of it on my swordsman character, and I was just like, yay, new stuff to show off. And as I say, I want to be 100% completion with this run. Are you alive or dead? No, you're dead. Okay. Now, I want to be 100% completion with this run, and of course that involves showing off every little bit of area. And also every item. Because I had someone saying, you didn't show enough stuff in your Dark Souls 1 playthrough, so I want to be 100% sure that I'm showing off as much as humanly possible in this run through. So that everyone can join in and everyone can have the same experience and the same items and stuff like that. Especially because this is newer as well, so, you know, there's not going to be as many. There may be a lot. I haven't actually looked up because I've refused to look at any content for Dark Souls 2 so I can find it all myself. Now he survived that fall. Interesting. Okay then. Alright, so if you carry along here, taking out the guys as you go, there's a lot of archers apparently. There's also a little drop off here. We'll do that on our way back because it leads to a guy and that leads to a bit that you have to kind of repeat all that area back over again. Now here is where it's annoyingly complicated. Oh crap. Okay, so apparently we're going over there now. I fell off the ledge. Good thing is, you can kind of save yourself quite a lot in this area. But you're kind of going to have to be a little bit careful about where you go. Alright, so apparently... Oh, there we go. There is a use for an item down here. Ooh, there's a message. Treasure required ahead. Treasure required? What? Hey, there's an area over there. Okay, so that's news to me. There is an area over that way. I can't see how we're going to get across there actually at the moment. Maybe we come back on it. I'm not quite sure, to be perfectly honest. I'm pretty sure actually that's probably going to lead to the top of the area where the lava monster is. Now the lava monster, for those of you that wish to try it, he is killable apparently. I've managed to shoot him with a heavy soul arrow, great soul arrow, and it did 100 damage, and it barely moved his HP. So if you are going to fight him, you're going to need a lot of arrows or a lot of sorcery and a lot of luck. Because the moment that you hit him, he will aggro, and he will start trying to kill you with his magic and actually properly aim at you. Now, run, jump, you kind of aim for that sort of little section there, the shortest possible distance, as always in Dark Souls. Roll off here. Now up there will lead you back, but we're going to go across here first. Now, wait before you move, because that boulder will kill you. From what I'm aware, there's only one boulder. There's a human effigy there. That guy's body is glitching out like hell. Hey, he dropped a throwing knife as well. Now, up here is a little guy, Mr. Man person. I don't remember what his name is. He is Cole. He is a cartographer. He is basically mapping the land of Lordran, and if you completely empty his... He has a very, very, very long dialogue. If you empty it, he will give you the mansion key. And he also says that there's something growling in the bottom of his mansion. Now, his mansion is the locked door in Majula. The place on the far side, there's an herb there as well. The place on the far side, and that key unlocks the front door for it. Now, once you've spoken to him, I would assume he goes back to Majula. I haven't actually checked yet, but he says that he will return to Majula, and you can join him in the mansion and have a little party. Something along those lines. Now, I think that's it for actually the hidden areas. There's one last thing I'll quickly cover on our way back. The merchant woman over near the bonfire, she will leave. Now, I'm not sure what sort of stipulations it takes her to make her move, but after a certain amount of time in this area, she will move on to Majula and sit near the bonfire, sort of pretty much straight opposite near the wall. And, yeah, okay, that body was just sliding off the edge. Now, yes, she will move and sit over near Majula, so you can use her over there if you need be. That guy's still alive, because I haven't killed him yet. Oh god, no. No, we're not being killed by you, friend. Right, so let's have a check. Can we open this door? Soldier's key used. Okay then, I can't remember where I got that soldier's key from. Did I pick that soldier's key up? Let's have a look what the soldier's key says, shall we? Let's find the soldier's key. House key, soldier's key. Open the door and... I'm pretty sure... Oh, that is from the giant. Fair enough, that makes sense. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is where we're supposed to be going. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, hello. You're sitting over there. Right, so what have we got in here? We've got a good couple of guys. You there are sitting down. You're gonna... I don't know why Dark Souls 2 insists on having guys sitting down, because everyone knows by now that they're going to get back up and fight. They're not dead. They're not even trying, it feels sometimes. Oh my god. Oh crap. Okay, hopefully they'll lock each other up. That was luck. That was sheer luck. So was that. Okay, so this place is pretty damn dark. I gotta admit, we're gonna need a torch. Yeah, we're gonna need a torch down here. Right, let's go get a torch. Now we're on our way to get a torch, and I remembered about this door here. Now in co-op sessions and stuff, a couple of people led me over to this door, and this door was very strange actually. So, I'm pretty sure I know what's up the top. So I thought I would quickly go up here, because I can imagine this is kind of going to be a more rounding off area to the whole Forest of Giants. I really, really, really don't want to do this. Holy crap. Forgot about you. Mr. friggin' Halberd. Lancer, whatever. Halberd or a lance, I'm not really sure. Probably a halberd. Right. Now, regrettably, we're going up here. Oh, friggin' joy. Joy of joys. Oh, I thought there was going to be a way over there. Regrettably, we're going up here. Now, this is going to be bringing in more of the roundish areas of the game, because there's another dead end in the area. Now, from what I'm aware, this may only be accessible to certain people. Look at that nice little area over there. Right, so we're going to have a try at this. Now, remember our friend that rode in on an eagle? He is back. Now, I don't know if you can fight him, if you are able to fight him if you kill him on that rooftop. Because my character that's killed him on that rooftop, when they get summoned and taken up here, they get kicked from the game. So I'm pretty sure you cannot... If you beat him on the rooftop, you can't fight him up here. But if you miss him on the rooftop, you can fight him up here. And here he is, the Pursuer. Oh, frickin' god, I hate this guy. Because he is so friggin' cool. But he is so badassly hard. Okay, there we go. Oh, Jesus. That was some strong hits. Okay, the problem is I don't have anything to heal properly with. I only have my life gems. And a life gem... Okay, he broke that. And he broke that. Okay, so the objects in the area are just going to really get in our way. And that's not us dead? You're being so kind here, mister. I cannot bloody heal, but you're being kind enough to not kill me in just one hit. At least, that's something. I am only surviving because of my life gems. And there I go. That's a death. Well, that's the pursuer. I think I'm going to leave him alone, actually, because he is bloody strong. I may come back to him when I'm actually stronger, but yeah, I think he may be an optional boss. I'm pretty sure he doesn't disappear because I've got his soul on my other character. But yeah, he is a ridiculously strong fight, and I can't imagine how I would fight him up there, because the problem is I rely heavily on distance, and that is a quite small area. Estes Flask. Also, I found out how to get small, smooth, silky stones. They're the thing that you give to Dilla and Tilia, I think it's called. The two crows. Now, you get those from using the small white soapstone and completing your task. And also you can get these, a token of fidelity, by using the normal white soapstone and completing the entire area with someone. Those can heal a master of the world, those can just heal you, or you can give them to Tilia and Cilia and whatever the bloody hell the crow's name is, and they will give you a random item, which is pretty damn awesome. Pretty damn useful as well. They'll give you some sort of random item from a big list. I can't remember what it is, but a lot of it is towards enchanting your weapon towards fire path and bleed path and everything like that path. Also, yeah, so we're going to leave that guy alone, and I think we'll probably call it quits today, because we've been rambling on for quite a long time. Next time we're going to have an explore down in that little zone that I found down there. I'm going to leave the pursuer, as I say, because he is just so strong. And there we go, that's proof. You can light your torch on the bonfire. So, thank you for joining me. I've been the OGNerd. Until next time, shell off your faces, praise the sun, and ta-ra!